Hey folks! Okay, so I'm back today with a full face. Well, not full face, my brow's already done. But just a face tutorial. Basically my everyday look that I kind of go to whenever I do want to go out or anything that nature. It's kind of out there, but go with the flow. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put this all over both of my lids. And I feel like what that basically does for me is kind of gives it a sheet, a clean sheet in order for me to paint on. And I love it half to death. Everything kind of glides on with that Urban Decay primer potion. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and coat my entire eye with, it's like a gold. Oh, and it's blown away. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and put my whole, I'm a finger person. When I do my makeup, I am 110% a finger person until it comes to blending. Okay, so don't judge me. And I'm just going to go ahead all over my whole entire eye with it. Now, if you can tell, it's gold on the lid, and then, there we go, and then like it's underneath here somewhat also. I don't mind that per se because when I go back in, that's automatically my highlight. So, that's just how I feel about that. Okay. So my lids are goldified. This is such a bad video. I love y'all who are actually like subscribed to my channel. Y'all are super awesome. Whatever is left on my eye, I kind of take it up just a little bit just to have it all blending in with my concealer up top. So now what I like to do is I'll take a little bit of Vaseline and go ahead and prep my lips. Solely because, or I mean your favorite lip balm. I don't know about you, but my lips kind of act funky when they want to. So, plus it's just to basically hydrate them while I'm doing the rest of my face. Okay, so, I think I forgot a pencil. I mean a brush, but it's okay. We're gonna go with the flow. Now what I'm gonna do is go into my inner corners, and it's gonna be my whole purple and pink thing. So we're gonna start off with my Urban. Where's it at? Here we go. In the corner of my eyes. And I want to start off with a little bit because I don't really want it to instantly be overwhelming. The sole issue of that is you can't take away after you already applied in essence, so kind of sucks. Go into the other side. I have tried it before, and it was not really successful whatsoever. As far as trying to take away after I have applied so much eyeshadow to my eyes. Okay, so now it's kind of like a dimension thing. So now what I'm going to do is go into where that purple is and start to build up from here. Start to add some characteristic to it. So I'm going to go in with Savage and go ahead and start making it pop. Pop, 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 pop. And I don't know exactly where I got the inspiration to actually want to do this look. It just kind of came to me one day. And I was just like, yeah, why not? Let's just put a whole bunch of color in the corner of your eyes and expect people to feel okay about it. Sure. And now what I kind of like to do is to carry that pink on over so that it kind of gives you a backwards cut crease, if you will. If you will, that's what I was trying to say. So right now I'm pretty much done with my eyeshadow. Let me show you. So it looks more like contouring than anything. Next step, the face. My face is pretty flippin' easy. And I forgot my foundation. Hold on. Hi. So, I don't really do the whole contouring thing unless I'm actually doing a photo shoot, I believe. But what I use, and it's pretty empty, don't judge me, is my CoverGirl All Day Flawless. I use it in sand, and it's pretty amazing. I like to get my foundation out with a Q-tip, solely because if I keep using my brush, it contaminates your face a lot more. So I dip it, I chuck it. Pretty much it. I always start off underneath my eye, as far as dabbing it. And underneath this eye. And I mean, I'm not a big all over face foundation person. I just feel like it looks kind of odd. Then what I do is I take a little bit here, and of course I trail it down. Okay, foundation. Take my little blendy brush. Excuse me. You can definitely use a kabuki brush. I have my sponge, but I have not actually cleaned it yet. So we will leave that be. And I guess that's where your sponge can definitely come in handy at. I'm not even going to sit here and be all fancy like I have a million and one tools. I don't. But I do when it comes to doing makeup. Because sanitation for me is 110% like necessary. Because the last thing you want to do is make someone sick or get someone's face infected or anything of that nature. So, here's my foundation. I'm big on not making it look 110% artificial because that looks kind of ugly to me. I still like some type of characteristics. If I have a blemish, guess what? You're going to see my Herbert. Okay? So, now what I'm going to go in and do is contour. My contour is going to be Extra by Bobbi Brown. It's pretty huge and it's pretty much everything. I had a girl at Xerox actually give this to me, and she was just like, it's too dark for me. Like, I was like, oh, okay, I shall take it. I always start off in the apples of my cheek, I do believe is what it's called. If not, then the top of my cheekbones, and blend, blend, blend. And then we'll take it over here. And blend, 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 blend. Sometimes I think of it as like a little triangle. I want to do like a cute triangle, I guess. A little tiny one. So, take a little bit more. I can't really see. But, of course, you want to kind of, not masquerade, but you kind of want to blend it all up. And what this does is basically kind of give you definition to your face. I'll add a couple of spikes over here. And then a couple over here. I was always told it's the number 3. So, 3. And then I normally come up on my chin. And that's pretty much my contour. We can get a close up of it. So, now, there we go. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is my eyelashes and my eyeshadow. Not my eyeshadow, my under eyeshadow. So, before I put on my falsies, I always put on mascara. Before I do anything, I always put on mascara. Because it kind of, what it does for me is it protects my lashes, believe it or not. I found that when I put on my mascara, before I do my liquid liner or my eyelashes or anything of that nature, it just kind of hardens them and keeps them in place. So therefore I don't have to keep playing with them or wondering if they're in my eyes or anything of that nature. Now with this look, normally I don't really do too much eyeliner per se with it. I may do a little bit as far as like in the outside corners, but these are my little homemade eyelashes. Can't even tell you what type they are if you asked. Not at all. But normally I blow them, but since I have my fan behind me, my handy dandy fan, it's blowing it for me. I wonder, do y'all recycle your lashes as much as I recycle mine? I can keep a pair of lashes for about 2 to 3 months. Now, I'm gonna give you a close-up of where I put my lashes. A lot of people always ask me, are those whole strip lashes? I'm like, no, they're not. They're like, well, they look like it. We tell them, no, they don't. So, go ahead and set these. Good stuff, good stuff. So, to show you exactly where they're setting, they literally stop right here. They're not full strip. A lot of times they look full strip because I always curl and prep my lashes before I put on falsies, and the things that are showing, or excuse me, the lashes that are showing are actually mine. So, y'all hanging with me? This is a long video. I wonder if YouTube will let me do it for this long. Anywho, going back in the corner, and I am placing my eyelash. Now my eyelashes never, ever, ever look the same. I like it that way per se because, I don't know, I'm just weird. I feel like your natural eyelashes don't look perfectly the same, so why should your falsies? Like, I've never understood that whole perfect lashes thing. It's just kind of weird to me. And these are kind of weird anyways because they curl up a lot on the sides, so whatever. I say whatever and then I go back and play with them. Okay, awesome. So, now what I'm going to do is go ahead and do my blush. I don't really have a blush. It's more so of a bronzer. And I don't know, I never really care for too much of a blush. If anything, I'm more of a highlight person. So, what you'll see is more of a highlight right here. Which looks like the sun just kissed me. And like I said, it's a really simple look. For me it is. I didn't even wipe off my Vaseline. So now's the time to wipe off your Vaseline. Your lips are nice and beautiful. Make sure they're nice and dry. What I'm using as my lip liner is my e.l.f. lip stain in Unknown. But it's a pink. It's like a pretty pink color that I'm using. and I just go in and literally line my lips with them. I like this because it gives me more of a natural tone versus I know it's like a pencil. I want people to be like, oh my goodness, her lips are so pretty and so juicy and so red and so perfect, knowing that they aren't. Prior to me putting on my my lipstick and my lip gloss. See? It's pretty awesome. And just in case you couldn't see, this is my bronzer, or some people call it a highlight. It's a bronzer for some people. My skin tone is a highlight. So, wait for that. I'm gonna go ahead and use Snob in my, I believe it's a lip glass. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. First. And that's just to basically put down a foundation for, this is Creamsheen by MAC, of course. Yay me. So, that's pretty much it, folks. Other than that, I might go in and I might do a little bit of eyeliner. But the reason why I'm not doing any eyeliner is because the lashes are so much, and I don't really want to take away from the dramatic effect. So, I will take pictures of it and I will post it on Instagram. But this is the finished look. Uh-oh, you can't really see my lips. And that's pretty much it, guys. I keep getting a shadow. I didn't really do any type of concealing or anything of that nature, because when I go out, it tends to go away anyways. If I do conceal, what I will use is halfway gone. But what I will use is Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC. It looks like this, basically. And then I will go in with my Studio Fix and powder on top. Other than that, that is pretty much it. If y'all have any other questions or concerns or want to see a different video or whatnot, go ahead, shoot me a message, let me know. And if y'all want a tutorial on my hair, it's going to be a long one, but you know, God bless me with thick hair, therefore I can do whatever I want to with it. Alright, y'all. Love, peace, and happiness. Till next time.